Welcome to the New Millennium Culture Podcast. Your hosts are Hurt Alert, Marcel Rivers, King 8, and Just Al. Every Thursday, we will bring you a piece of reality with information on Black culture, news, and sports.
Y'all just gonna throw on hoods without me? That's how y'all feel? That's crazy.
Yeah, hoodie gang. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? They used to call me Fat Mellow when it was Hoodie Mellow. I was Fat Mellow. You know what I'm saying?
Now what are you? You just
I'm just hurt alert. You know what I'm saying? Already knows another episode. New Millennium Culture Podcast. I am Hurt Alert.
I am King 8, aka the Great Value Therapist, aka Black Uguay, aka Mr. Drop the Beat, aka the Fresh Sock, aka Black Zordon. Let's go.
I'm just out, everybody.
Literally.
Exactly. All right. This episode. Oh, go ahead.
I like how you did that. That's sound like the drought.
I'm just gonna write it, do though. I'm just gonna drink on this. I ain't gonna say what it is, but if you know, you know. If you don't, we're trying to get a sponsorship.
Amen.
All right. So let me go ahead and put up. Bam. There you go.
Yes.
Old school versus new school. This is part 1. This week we are doing solo artists only. We only gonna talk about solo artists. No groups, no record labels. That's next week. Next week we're doing groups and / record labels. So this week, like I said, solo artists. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump, with who I think is the best solo artist ever.
That's deep.
Oh, you talking ever? Or are you just doing like
ever,
the best?
ever?
Okay.
Ever. But
okay.
He's okay. Let me set the parameters for the listener. We kind of had to set a date as to what we consider old school and new school. So pretty much, if artists came out prior to 2000, they're old school, and if they came out after 2000, they're considered new school. It depends, because there's some 2000 artists that are they kind of in the middle. So because some of them came out like 99, so it's kind of like hard to put them. So it just depends.
I mean, if you 99, you just like us 89 babies. People try to disqualify us from the 80s, but we're not. We're not though. So
yes, anything after June of 88 is a 90s baby.
Damn.
Now I see how you did that. But honestly, fuck all that.
No, it wasn't because of when I was born. It's because we had a meeting about this.
Who is we?
The people that were born before June of 88.
When did y'all have this meeting? Last year?
No, it was about 2 years ago. We was like, because the 89, even the late 88 babies, we like, some of y'all look different, So like I said, June of 88 and on is 90s.
Man, you were born in 68 though, so I don't know.
Wow, Bucko.
You real? We know what school you going with on this.
Y'all already know I am with the old school. 100%.
Hurt is old school. Hurt was the first DJ ever. Y'all don't know that.
That's a fact. I was the first DJ. I was the first basketball player, the first football player, all that.
Nah, you weren't the first football player because who was it? Jim Thorpe got you beat by like 100-something years.
You know what I'm saying?
But that nigga beat by 50.
Listen, I am the originator of black culture.
So old school black culture.
That's what you gonna say? That's
this nigga thought of Black Panther. That's what happened.
That's a fact.
Hurt about to get haunted. You hear me? It's about to be all his ancestors in his room tonight. Like you said, you what now? Cool.
I got the game from y'all. I'm just passing it along.
So you're not the originator. Okay. You can impersonate. That's what you
my
are.
my my spirit is the originator.
Mm,
But
that's deep.
see
Okay.
that? Y'all like how I went there? But all right, first and foremost, old school. Okay, I'm just gonna, of course, I'm old school. I consider this artist old school, but I
Okay.
also consider this artist the best of all time. And
Okay.
that will be Tupac Shakur. Period, point blank. All time, the GOAT.
I mean, yeah, I mean he is, but listen, I think it's a little biased for the simple fact, like I was like you know, hurt how you say back in the day, whatever side of the tracks you was raised on, you know what I'm saying? It's who you listen to, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I was raised with Cash Money and Jay-Z, while other motherfuckers was listening to Nas and No Limit, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
So now don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? I feel like personally, yeah, that just go with respect. I think he get it. Like I got Jordan. That's respect. You know what I'm saying? That's respect. But I mean, I'm gonna have to give Jay-Z all the time. I'm giving Jay-Z all the time. Yeah.
Now, first and foremost, I'm back up for a
Whoa.
second. I do not agree with Tupac being the great for a couple of reasons. One, I have a slightly biased opinion because I was a Biggie fan. But outside of that,
boy.
because I'm not even putting Big up there, but I just genuinely feel like those two can be some of the pioneers of the sound, but they can't be the greatest because their body of work wasn't even long enough for them to solidify themselves in that manner.
Tupac had enough. Biggie didn't.
But this is the thing though, like I said, I was raised to listen to Tupac and not Biggie, so it was always for Biggie. But when I got older and started listening to a lot of music, I listened to more Biggie. Bro, Biggie was, I mean, he was great.
Biggie was great.
He was, but like I said, I'm not even saying he was the best. But I just feel like both of them. I feel like both of them definitely can't be considered the greatest, and that's only because of that. But I'm not even a fan of people saying Jay-Z is the greatest because I'm not the biggest Jay-Z fan when it comes to his music as far as the longevity of it.
Yeah, me either.
Okay,
Pops. I know.
What you listening to?
Bro, you know, coming up.
EPMD probably.
No. You know, my pops. We was listening to P-Funk, Bootsy Collins. We was listening to all that, the original funk. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. That's the classics right there. That's where it all started.
But Pops, we mainly talking about hip hop because we'll have to have a whole nother episode for the real old school.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. If you want to go,
yeah, we'll have to.
Rutgers Park.
yeah. We'll have to go way back. Yeah, we'll have to go way back.
Hey, so chill out. He had more than 3 songs, bro. Don't.
All right,
don't
if you want to say that. Tupac is not the GOAT, all right, I get what y'all saying. Everybody has their opinion, but 3 songs.
And
wow.
Honestly, in my opinion, and I say this until about 2012, because that's when, in my opinion, he started to waver in my book. I'm giving it to Wayne as the greatest of all time.
What?
I'm giving it to Wayne.
No,
I'm sorry.
I can't be mad about that. That man has so much body of work. So, I mean, he was able and lucky enough to be with the old school, but for sure carry out the new school.
He's a big building block in both, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. So
yeah, I get what you're saying.
Bling bling in the dictionary, bro. Like
it's a couple of words he done made, you know.
Yeah, but that's where it started though.
But yeah, I have to give it to Wayne, me personally. I know some people may not agree, but like I said, I don't think Biggie or Pac had a big enough body of work to solidify themselves as a great, but they are iconic in their own right.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I said, but between Wayne, I mean, Wayne's career flourished, fell off, and he brought it back. Like he killed mainstream, he's killed the mixtape game, he's switched genres and still was, a number one seller. I mean,
I ain't even gonna lie. I see. I got what you said. I'm sorry to cut you off, but
No, go ahead.
I was gonna bring this up next, bro. E40, bruh,
That's a fact.
bruh.
That's a fact.
Just in
That's
a
a fact.
year, dropped 6 albums. It was like 2014. Dropped like 6 albums, bro. He has like 20 plus albums. E40 is bro. Yeah, hurt. E40.
He's a great, but not a GOAT.
Great. No, he's not the GOAT.
He's not a GOAT.
Okay.
He's not
He's
a
a
GOAT.
great.
But he's woo.
Listen,
That's a whole different atmosphere.
people don't y'all. Listen, I actually was just watching the show, E40 on Shannon Sharp's podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I literally just got finished watching that. But yeah, man, he was talking about everything what they was doing. I forgot he had so many wines and alcohols and all that out. Man, like one of my favorite songs, especially drinking song, is that Carlo Rossi. People don't know about that song, man.
That's a fact. Honestly, man, when it comes to E40, to me, you can't go wrong with Sprinkle Me. That's just
of
like
course.
you know what I'm saying? Like that, you know, that's the one. LL.
Hey, what I feel you. Wayne is yeah.
Like,
LL is definitely in my top 5 solo artists.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, top 5.
Okay.
He might not be my top 5 though.
That's fine.
Number 6.
That's fine.
6.
I don't know if LL top crack 10 to me, but that's just, once again, that's my bias. But I'm not saying he's not great, but I don't think so. I don't think he makes a cut.
Well, who you got, new school or old school, Jeremy?
Oh, you know, I'm new school all day. I gotta be one to throw the wrench in the system, so I'm rolling with that in.
Of course.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm torn between the two. I got a little old spirit, but the creativity and the just a new wave coming, and plus I just love music. So the way the new school is doing things, it's a lot of shit I don't really fuck with. Basically, like because it's about pills and being junkies. Basically, I ain't really into it. But motherfuckers who really spitting and really going hard, yeah. I really like the creativity. I like where it's pushing.
So look, I'm gonna say this, and honestly, this one of my friends from high school was actually talking about this because he makes music here in Akron. His name is Chevin. He was actually talking about, you know, just how different rap is now versus back then. But one thing that I was, you know, trying to really emphasize is that with the evolution of technology, it makes it so much easier to be a content creator. So anybody can do it. So in my opinion, I equate being an artist now to what it was like being a stockbroker, probably like in the 70s. When it blew up, everybody wanted to do it, right? Or, you know, anytime that there's a big boom and everybody wants to do it, even with college, everybody wanted to be a doctor, everybody wants to be a lawyer, everybody wants to do this, everybody wants to do that. I just feel like being a content creator has now caught up to that, because for so long, you had to either invest so much money, whether it was going to the studio or finding someone to make beats or finding someone to mix and master a song, actually having to either buy tapes to record them and hand them out to people. Like it was so much more of an investment back in the day versus now. You can just, right. I mean, you can go on Amazon and you can get a microphone and you can get a voice recorder and you can just plug it into a laptop. You can make beat. You can get beats anywhere now. Like, you know, y'all remember we used to have to work to find instrumentals for anything. Like it wasn't a dime a dozen. So now it's so easy. It is more diluted, but I think that the dilution of it is actually doing it justice, because now you're seeing just how bad music can be, which helps you appreciate how good music is. Yeah. In my opinion.
True. For sure. Like you said, because anybody can do it. So it is a lot of anybody's out here.
It's too many anybody's, in my opinion. But I mean, that's just like DJs. You know, back in the day, like I said, the same thing. It was so much more investment. Nowadays, you don't even need turntables. You can legit just show up with your phone or a computer, and you got the app, and the app will do the work for you. All you do is select the next song. You know what I'm saying? So
you ain't got to select the next song. It's in the playlist.
Right.
That's a fact too. You know, I try to give them a little credit. You know,
hell no.
All right, fair. That's fair.
Hey,
Funny because Stunner for Vegas just had a little interview on 85 South Show, and he was like,
oh yeah, he did, yeah.
he like, I was just in a little hole in the wall, and dude played everything off the phone. You feel me? Off the phone.
Yeah.
He was like, man, play this, play that. He was like, my dog, I ain't got that. Because it was his own Apple Music, nigga.
Well, I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. There have been times in the club where somebody wanted a song and I didn't have the internet. I would plug my phone up to my mixer and just play it off the phone. Like it's, but I'm just saying. I mean, that's called being resourceful, not letting it do it for you. But I mean,
thinking though, this nigga was already playing this shit off his phone.
Yeah, no, that's
that's not, you know.
Nah, man.
It ain't when you get that commercial on.
Oh my God!
Oh, you got them Pandora commercials?
Oh, mama.
Now listen.
You be getting it. No,
you can't have the commercials.
Local Rite Aid.
Hey man, people be looking at you like
I love my zoo. That shit come on in the middle of the podcast.
Man, ruin everything and kill your whole mood. Don't let you be trying to get some action.
Man, what?
Nigga, I thought I was the only one who tried that.
Man, everybody done tried that. We not had the commercial kill the vibe because you like, nah, I gotta act like I don't even hear it. Like, come on, man.
First, if you're gonna play it on the phone, you gotta have it with no commercials.
Who ain't no nigga paying the extra dollar to no commercials?
First off, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little jealous when LeBron said something about the commercials for Pandora and they gave it to him for free. I was like, bro, what about the rest of us that really need that free account? Like,
only rich people get gifts. I need y'all to understand this.
They like free shit.
I forgot who it was when they was like, you know, Chris Rock go into certain stores and just be like, oh, this is nice.
It was
was it Kevin Hart?
Yeah, he had a whole little segment about it.
Yeah, you know that's really how it go though, and that's horrible.
Yeah,
he's like, I'm a sponsor, so I'm just gonna walk out with it.
Yep,
whole rolly,
right?
Not solely,
right. No, it's not.
I think Kevin was talking about they got him for stealing it.
Right.
He tried to do the same shit, and he's like, "Nah, no, who are you? We need that."
Right. File, ain't it? File, ain't it?
Bro, I'm a sponsor. No, sir, you are not.
Pops, I definitely applaud you for still having LPs in those 12 inches, man. You know, you can't replace vinyl. You definitely can't replace that vinyl. So I definitely got to shout that out. I'm biased again because you know it.
You a DJ,
exactly. So you know I definitely have my bias, but it just sometimes it sounds better, man.
The sound, I was gonna say the sound is better.
I'm not gonna lie, Al Green on the vinyl sound great.
Man, listen, if it don't have the crackles at the beginning, it's not real. Like it's just.
Oh yeah, if you don't hear that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't real, man. So I definitely applaud you for that, man. I gotta get back to it, but I got cheap. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got cheap.
Start buying more shoes.
No, listen. When I think about all the things I can spend money on, a stack of vinyl when I know I have the same music on the computer, it's just like I can't justify it.
I'd rather push backspace than buy the vinyl.
You feel me though? Like it's just you know, and then there's so much maintenance with it. You got to make sure that it's in the right environment, or else it's gonna get warped, and then it's not gonna work.
Yeah,
you know, but you definitely can't beat it. But I do think we need to get back on topic. So
yeah, let's
go ahead.
All right, Big Daddy Kane. Where you go? Here you go. All right, Big Daddy Kane, definitely one of the best, the better old school artists. Man, he came out so smooth. Next week, I'm gonna talk about a group that kind of threw shots at him. You know what I'm saying? Because of the smooth name. It was a rapper, huh?
I'm about to say, was it on Crush Groovin'?
No. It was the group called Nice and Smooth. You know, one of the group members is Smooth B, and he threw some shots at Big Daddy Kane because of the Smooth Operator song. So I'm gonna talk about that a little bit more next week because they definitely one of my top groups. Okay. So I was like, ooh. Like sometimes I go back and listen to, you know, some of the beef songs back in the day, like, you know what I'm saying, Kumo D when they was having beef, you know what I'm saying, LL and
Don't say
LL and Cannabis.
you didn't go back. This is your playlist, bro. Don't say you went back.
Man, hold on. Speaking of
Listen.
going back and beef songs, I forget dude's name that made that Fuck Compton song. Like,
Oh,
that wasn't even like he when I tell you he came at everybody's neck in this song. I was like,
oh, I ain't heard that in so long. Hold on, I gotta find it now.
I was about to say, like, I forget his name. I definitely forget his name, but I was like, yo,
Yeah, he was tripping.
He is out for the whole West Coast. Like, I don't like none of y'all.
Tim Dog. Yep.
There it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Penicillin on Wax. Released in 1991. Bruh, yeah, he was tripping. Speaking of fuck somebody.
Whoa.
Now, you know what?
Hold on.
I kind of agree with that comment.
No, man. Eminem was one. Eminem is a
He
great.
was in my top 5.
Eminem is great. Don't ever miss me. Eminem is great for finding 50 Cent. But when it
wow.
I have a real distaste for a lot of Eminem's music. I'm not saying he's not great, but I'm not a fan.
I can't believe you just said
one
that.
album, and that's the one he tried to stand up for us. I feel him, thank you, but that album was trash.
Yeah,
it was so political.
Eminem was better as an actor.
I don't want political from Eminem.
Yeah, he even said he ain't want political, but that's what he had to say. He tried to use his platform, his stardom to speak out. I respect it, but that ain't what niggas wanted to hear. We wanted you to come. We wanted you to be Eminem in that time.
You are a lyricist,
bro.
Be a lyricist.
Man, listen, I rock with Stan though. I will say that I rock with Stan because
that's definitely
but overall, I definitely agree. I'm not an Eminem fan by any means, so I definitely am. I'm happy that he found 50, but
of course,
everything else.
It's so many comments.
Man, hey, this is I don't understand right now.
Busta Rhymes, we definitely gonna talk about him.
Okay,
Busta Rhymes
is
definitely Flip Mode Squidard.
Who was a sleeper, like far as new school type shit.
You said who's a sleeper?
Yeah, like only because like he just be to himself. You know what I'm saying?
Who's that?
Papoose.
Oh yeah.
Would you consider it? I feel like Papoose is in that sweet spot where he could go either way. Me personally.
Yeah,
but I mean,
I would consider him more new school.
Yeah,
he is a tweener.
Like I said, he's right there. Like he can easily fall.
Him and Cassidy. But
Cassidy, yeah.
But bro, they really get slept on, man. Papoose be dropping gems. I'm like, oh.
Some of the more underrated artists to me, Papoose is definitely one. Fab, I still think he's underrated.
Fab is definitely underrated. You have to be a Fab fan to fuck with Fab.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. When I introduced brother, like, oh my god. Fab.
You know who's underrated?
Right.
You know who's really underrated, and I'm gonna get a lot of flack for saying this.
Yeah, Fab is underrated. Yeah.
Hey, who?
Ja Rule.
Go on time out, bro.
Ja Rule. Listen. I don't care what y'all say.
You finna get kicked out.
I don't care what y'all say. I fuck with Ja.
You know the crazy thing is, I literally just seen a movie yesterday with Ja Rule and is it Pras? What's the dude name from Refugees?
The
tall one. Yeah, they had a movie together. I've never seen this movie until yesterday. I was like, what? And it came out in like 2000. That's the crazy part.
That's crazy. Now, hold on real quick. Hold on. Stump, I'm going to have to respectfully disagree because I feel like current Kanye is just as good as old Kanye. Yeah. A lot of people just don't like his moves outside of music. His music is still legendary, if you ask me. So I can't just say younger Kanye.
Kanye is Kanye.
Kanye is probably towards the top of my list as far as my. So yes, I definitely let you do that.
Solo artist, he definitely close to the top. Oh, Speaking of, you know what's something? I just seen another one. That's a slept-on artist to me.
What's that?
AZ. He's definitely underrated to me, and he's still putting out music.
I feel like
Even though that's Nas's basic, quote unquote, little brother, but he was still nice, man. I'm telling y'all.
I feel like remember Chris and Eve. You know what I'm saying? He on that level. You know what I'm saying? They kind of low key underrated too, though, for real.
You talk about the Young Guns?
Yeah.
The Chris and Eve.
Young Guns had No Better Love, and then it was like, what was it, the Can't Stop, Won't Stop?
Yeah.
Fucking
And
banger.
then it was one more.
AZ is not on their level, man. He is above that, man.
They still making I think it's Chris. Chris still making music.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, that was
yeah.
Speaking of, stop putting out some names. See, I wasn't gonna mention Method Man today because I was gonna mention him in the group next week.
I didn't want to bring this up because I thought Jeremy was gonna bring this.
I got something for that later. So when I seen it, I'm like,
listen, when I seen it, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it.
We're gonna talk about it.
We'll talk for sure. Now, I guess it's time to ask the elephant in the room. Like, because I know what Hurt's gonna say. I know what I'm gonna say. So I want to start with Al. If you had to pick between new school and old school, where do you go?
That's what I'm saying, man. My uncles is 7 and 14 years older than me, so they, you know what I'm saying, they got that real hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. They turned me on to the real hip hop.
That's fine.
Like I said, my age and who I was raised by put me in the middle. It put me. I'm torn.
You got to choose, brother.
Oh,
now, just for the question. You got to choose.
How about this? Even though we ain't talking about that, I'll do this. For R&B, I'm gonna go old school, and for hip hop, I'm gonna go new school.
You see what your mama said.
But my mama is a lot older than me.
She's not a lot older than you.
She probably went to Record Park, nigga. I
don't know. Mom, come get him. Come get him.
Oh, what I'm saying is, nigga, she actually got the feel when hip hop was being brought into. You feel me? I didn't get that real feeling like that. I just love
mid school. So that you're part of mid school, like something.
Yeah, there you go.
He's definitely mid school. I definitely get that. Okay. So
okay. Your mama, you see what your mama said.
We not even gonna play no games.
So Kurt.
Oh no, I'm 30. So
hey man, listen, y'all seen Don't Be a Menace. It ain't impossible.
Right. It's right.
It ain't impossible. But so Hurt, I want you to defend old school. Why is old school better?
Old school is better because it was more authentic in musically. Let me say that.
Okay.
It was about to change.
It was more. Okay, let me not say more, but I think the way hip hop was the voice for us, it was more authentic to the streets. It was really our voice, and it was actually popular. Like all the different genres of music had their time and was popular. You had the backpack rappers, quote unquote. They were popular. You had the Afro movement. They were popular. You had the women. They were popular. Now, the only thing that's popular is basically sex, money, and drugs. That's on the top of the charts. Like that, unless you're an established artist that really already has their name out there.
And then if you are, the motherfuckers ain't trying to listen to that shit.
Yeah, so it's like the way society has changed kind of changed what's at the top of the charts. Even though even back in the day, they used to say the people who was on the radio was a little, was too played out. But if you really, I know it's a lot going on in these comments, but I love it.
No, this nigga Marcel said he was not playing. He is really on one today.
Hey, but listen. Sell, keep making the points because sales becoming with some fire, and I definitely appreciate
Yeah,
that. But
yeah, I get it. But old school had a lot of samples too. But old school rap sampled the original song.
so you're saying new school isn't?
New school samples the old school song that sampled the original song.
Not all the time, because sometimes they'll sample
All
the
the
original.
time, not all the time, but it's.
So, and here's my thing.
I agree with what Stump said.
Yes and no, because and this is only my opinion. I feel like there was just as much making music just to be made back
Oh yeah,
then as
there
it is
was.
now, right? And I mean,
Mhm.
in my personal opinion, this may be going a little bit into next week, but I really feel like one of the reasons why I'm so supportive of new school is because every artist, for the most part, is making the music they want to make and not the music someone's telling them to make, right? Because there's so many artists that are giving away so much music that wasn't able to really be done in the past because everyone was signed to a label. So your music only has to come out from X stores whenever we put them out on this date, whatever the case may be. Now, I mean, ever since the mix game started, you've been able to literally flood the streets with whatever you want. And so I feel like that is a big
Yeah,
difference in itself. So, I mean, I
I,
definitely go ahead. Go ahead.
I agree if they're independent artists. If you're on a label, you will never put out everything you want
You sh-
you have the leverage. Because if you're with a label, if the label say I want blah 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 blah, you better do it or you getting shelled.
so how do we explain how Wayne and all of Cash Money were somewhat struggling until Wayne took over the game with mixtapes?
Because they were independent. They can do what they wanted to do.
But
But
it's
then
still it's still
also,
somebody telling you what you need to make.
eh, who was selling it?
You may not have Johnny Witherspoon from 6 generations of oil money telling you,
Talking
but
about
at the end
baby?
but at the end of the day, you've got somebody who's telling you what to make. And there's people who have money inside of baby's pockets that are somewhat putting in his ear, we want you to make this. I can
Now,
almost guarantee it.
if he had deals like that, that's on him, which he shouldn't have done. Which he shouldn't have done. But
I can almost guarantee it. Because I mean, well, shout out to my guy Ross. We know we at this point we already know what's up with baby. So it
yeah,
was always somebody in his pocket.
yeah.
So
First, it's always somebody in his pocket, and he ain't trying to put no money in nobody else's pocket.
right. So
But that's a whole
that's where I'm
nother.
coming from. Because it's like at the same time, you can't say that because, like I said, they were trying to. I mean, honestly, they were low key even backseating Lil Wayne around the time before he really took off with the mixtapes. He wasn't even really the headliner of Cash Money until
No,
he took
it
off.
was because it was Juvenile, but Juvenile he already been established since with DJ Jimmy back in the
That's a
day.
fact.
You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact for sure.
Like when?
That's a fact.
Right?
When
Yeah,
he,
yeah. If
when he
y'all
was
don't know
doing it
who
for the
DJ
juvenile,
Jimmy is,
do it for the
first off,
juvenile.
right, Juvenile wrote that song with his name in it on purpose.
Because you said y'all gonna know who I am. I wrote
I
this
was for
one.
the
Y'all gonna.
juvenile, bound for the
Mm-hmm,
juvenile. Right.
mm-hmm.
He already had his name established.
I'll give you that.
And his name was already out there. So that's why he was kind of the lead man for Cash Money.
And
So go ahead.
I mean, I like I said, so that's one of the reasons that I'm really sticking with it. And at the same time, yes, New School does sample the sample, but what's
Yes,
wrong with that? What's the
sometimes.
problem with that? Because that's still paying homage the same way you did when you sampled the original song. You're just doing it twice.
Yes, I mean I get it.
And
And
some steps that they missed back then. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not against it.
Why?
I'm not against it because it's just like in sports. Like I said, I watch sports shows every day. So it's just like they say, kids now that are the rookies now. Most of the rookies now, they most likely they love Kobe or LeBron. That's who their idols are. Most of them are not going to say Jordan because most of them were a baby if they were even born
Exactly.
when Jordan was playing. So
Jordan.
I understand.
Right. So I mean, and that's just my thing. And at the same time, yes, there's a lot of music that's sampled, but there's a lot of people, J. Cole, for instance, who are still coming up with ridiculously original music.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say. Like I said, there's in my opinion, I feel like the creativity aspect of it right now is unmatched because J. Cole can literally go in the studio, make his own beat, write it down, and record it. You don't have to worry about calling up the DJ like, hey man, I need a beat, and hope that he can deliver something that you want to write to. And then you have to put a song to it and hope that you can find somebody that's going to record it and mix it the right way in order to put it out. Like,
speaking on that, to cut you off, sir.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to bring in my guy since you want to talk about all that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, the best at it though, the best at doing his own by himself with himself and just elevate it. And now he is slept on. Big Crit for sure.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Yeah,
I'll give
definitely.
you that.
Now the creativity, I believe there's more creativity because of, technology's better, studios are better, the world has changed. Yes.
And Crit got some creativity for that ass.
Yeah, but like I said, I believe the old school hip hop music was more tied to reality in my eyes. As a majority, I'm not saying every single person. We already know it was rappers, whatever time frame you want to put, they were just boasting about this and that. That's going to happen. First off, we had Rapping Duke, man. That's probably one of the worst old school rappers there is. Taha. What the hell are you talking about?
Nigga.
But I guess Rapping Duke, the new school is Lil B.
Lil B is the worst, nigga. Like, that nigga trash.
Yeah.
You said Lil B is the worst?
Man, he's trash.
I don't know if he's the worst.
I was
the worst, but he's definitely top 5 ass.
Oh yeah. Most definitely.
But let's
low key top 3. Like,
hold on. I'm gonna say this. I will agree with you on that, but let us not overlook the fact that Lil B and Soulja Boy revolutionized music.
Hold on. And Soulja Boy.
I just said that.
That's the key word. And Soulja Boy, because it was Little B. It was not Little B. Like you said, somebody was telling somebody what to do. Soulja Boy was like, nigga, you need to get your dumb ass together, and we gonna do this. You better nigga, or you on your ass off the set.
Oh my God.
Not 50 Tyson.
Now listen, but that man has autism, so he's out of the picture, bro. When he actually got with a producer and they really did his shit, it actually sounds better. It does. But he has autism, so you can't put 50.
No. That don't exclude you. If once you become a content creator, I'll judge you by the same standard.
Oh my God.
I feel it. And just like if a little kid step on the court with grown man, you getting treated like a grown man.
Exactly. Well, listen, how about this? When he got with the producer and they redid the song, definitely sound better than Lil B.
No, the hook sounded better than Lil B. His verse was still ass.
Still sound better than Lil B.
It wasn't, because at least Lil B be on beat. Lil B be on beat. That man trying to fit Twin City, Minnesota into like 3 seconds.
Hey,
come on, bro. You not about to do that.
Minnesota.
They got it right though. The second time, it was
No.
it was right.
No.
It was 60-40.
No,
But
listen. No, I'm not letting y'all do that. I'm not letting y'all do that. Not at all.
Leave that man alone.
He said base god.
What about Ice JJ Fish? He might be the.
Hey,
Oh no,
Ice JJ Fish is definitely the worst. But you know what's crazy? Let me tell you a funny story.
Oh god.
I used to play Ice JJ Fish in the club. I cannot make this up.
Stop it.
I did it just to joke with people because like it'd be going. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna do it just cause. Like, and everybody would just start cracking up because they knew, like, okay, we about to make fun of this dude. But like, Ice JJ Fish low-key had 2 good songs. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No.
He low-key had 2 good songs.
Still better than Lil B.
Yeah.
No, not
No.
listen, I'm not gonna say that because listen,
No.
I was actually heavy with Lil B for like 4.5 weeks. The cooking shit, I was with it. I was with it. So like to me, man, listen, he could
down in Ohio. Swag like Ohio.
Listen, you know what's crazy? I could play that song tonight, and I guarantee people in Ohio would still rock with it. I guarantee you they would.
Of course.
So
Speaking of,
Oh,
I want to name some women. We can't leave the women artists out.
of course not.
let's go. I
But
was gonna say, let's go with
no, the queen, she was nice, man. I
yeah.
don't know if me, the female MC, Queen Latifah up there, MC Light definitely up there.
I'm still biased. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Who you got?
Lil Kim still has my heart. That's
Oh Lord.
I can't hold you. That's
Okay.
that's the one. I'll say Lil Kim, and I'm trying to think.
Solo artist. I mean,
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I fuck
Foxy
with,
Brown was nice.
I fuck with Eve.
Hey, he was nice. Oh,
Hey, no, you're not gonna come at Kim like that.
what he said?
No,
Yeah.
Kim
No,
was.
she had bars though. Kim
Listen,
had bars.
Yeah, bars. She had
Kim
bars.
had bars, but she was the first one to say that I'm not gonna let y'all try to put me in a box. I'm gonna say what I want to say. I'm not just gonna be just because I'm the only girl in Junior Mafia. I'm not about to just be arm candy for all these dudes. I'm about to let y'all know I'm about to talk this thug shit, but I'm gonna talk my sexual shit because I'm sick of the men always having the power. So I'm gonna take the power away from you and let you know that you're gonna do what I tell you to do.
Yeah, she
So
definitely wait for the Megan Thee Stallions. I'm not gonna lie. You know,
then they took it
That's
too far.
okay.
I hate them, but at the same time, like she let you know what it was.
Ooh,
Yeah,
good pops.
that's
Oh yeah, yo. You can't fool with my yo. Oh Lord, he going in.
yeah, man.
I feel like she did that for fun. I feel like the records was just a byproduct of it. Like I don't think it was for the record.
Yeah, fun.
Foxy, yeah, we mentioned her. Eve, of course. Hey, Gangsta Boo.
Man,
I wasn't gonna mention her because next week I was gonna bring up the group, but
I ain't mad at that.
I ain't gonna lie, because I've been trying to keep them out because they grew. But Salt and Pepper, man.
and that's next week, man.
I know, man. I know.
That's definitely next week for sure.
Oh yeah, Mia X. I didn't mention her today because I was gonna bring up.
So
you know who I was gonna bring up next week?
So I got a question for y'all. And I've been having this debate for probably a good 5.5 months. Charlie Baltimore. I forgot about Charlie.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I forgot about Charlie.
I forgot about Charlie. But no, here's my question. Because y'all know I'm right with New School, right?
Yeah.
Can we consider Young M.A. a female rapper?
Bruh, if we is, like she say, queen shit on my mama.
Like, I just need to know. Like, I need a yes or no.
Yeah, man. Cause she say it. Yes. She says it. Yes.
Yeah.
If consider her, she don't. I'm a
listen, I take her over a lot of male rappers right now. She got bars. Like that's I just always have to ask because a lot of people be like, I don't know, because she's kind of a dude on the low. So you know what I'm saying? But she
for them women, and nigga, she definitely my number one female in New School.
Man, listen, because
she got bars.
She definitely has bars. Like that's probably one of she's definitely, like I said, I take her over a lot of male artists right now.
She all day. Oh wow.
Did we not talk about Trina? Did we not talk about Trina at all?
I was gonna bring her up.
I was going more old school.
Okay.
Roxanne. Right.
Because Trina had it.
Yeah, I was gonna
Trina always got a spot in my heart because Trina's how I got introduced to Ross. Yeah. So
listen here.
Oh my God.
Now y'all, come on now, that's my cousin. Y'all don't gotta bring up Kodak like that, man. Listen, Kodak would lose. Okay. Kodak would get hit, and I hate to say that because that's y'all know I'm a Kodak fan, but I don't like his eyes against that. Like that's a tall order.
Oh no,
that's a tall order. Like,
Kodak need to leave it alone.
Kodak.
Leave it alone, man.
Listen,
oh my God.
And look, so
I promise you, she ain't attractive, my nigga.
look, that's
Oh, man,
Man, what?
and I was gonna bring him in the middle school too. Nah, Kodak gotta go now, bro.
I'm still rocking with Kodak. You know, that's still my guy. But
Yeah, I guess he got so.
Bro, Kodak.
that's that prison talk. He trying to ease his way back into the ladies. That's what that is. That's
no, that ain't where you start though.
He ain't been the same since he got out.
That's not where you start. No, but it's like if
you start,
if you're trying to stick your foot in the water,
that's
like,
too bro.
That's too. Yeah.
That's
I'm not gonna cap. She thugging like,
that's tall order. She might take him 2 steps back in the pen, but like that's
dude just for saying this shit like. Let me go in. Oh,
yeah. I don't think anybody views her as a woman. She's a female artist, but they'd be like, nah, they'd be like, that's bro. Like her false, like, yeah, that's bro. Like what? That's not.
Yeah.
But she got bars. Let's say that, and I love the fact that she actually talks about something else other than just fucking. Whether it's fucking girls or guys, like if you can bring something else to the table,
she talk about real relationships, real situations, real everything.
Yeah.
Man, listen, Car Confessions and what is it? Sober Talk, I think it is. 2 of my favorite songs by her. Like she be.
Listen, you know, I'm all booed up, so you know it's that little stubborn ass. You know what I'm saying?
That's a banger too. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's definitely a banger. I will give you that one. I'll definitely give you that one. Okay, but let's be honest. Let's look at some of these new school artists that are like really changing everything. I'm
gonna start with the baby for sure, and not just because I mean he got a fucking banger every other day, but simply this man got a team together, and when I say they all ride for baby, like they really ride for the baby. You know what I'm saying? They really appreciate being with him, and that's the best part about being with the team. You know what I'm saying? He really letting everybody eat, and he taking everybody to another level, a whole other level.
And I definitely get that, but to be honest, I'm gonna say this: if you want to look at somebody taking other people to another level, y'all know I'm going Ross as the number one person that's doing that.
Wow. I say I'm gonna still give it to the baby for the simple fact that he ain't Ross he got himself established, bro. He got himself established before he started doing all that. The baby established and he dropping gems after gems after gems and bringing people with him right away. Ross wasn't doing that. It was definitely Ross. Oh, look, surprise. Yeah, that's what it was. It wasn't no just Ross then bow. It was we seen the baby for a second. And then right after that nigga had artists. He that shit was immediately.
And that's fair. And I also put Wiz in that category too. Me personally. I definitely put Hey man, Stally did it to himself. Okay. I feel like Stally.
What you mean? Huh?
This is just my opinion. I feel like Stally has so much that I don't think Stally took it serious. That's just my opinion.
Damn.
Because Style came out the gates hot,
bro,
and then just fell off. Like it's, you know what I'm saying? It's not even like, oh, he started to make bad songs. Like he just stopped. Like so, I feel like that was a him thing more than a Ross thing because you seen how Ross was still pushing Wale's career when it was well beyond dead, and then it came back.
It was dead.
Like you know what I'm saying? So he not just. I mean, listen, the fact that Ross is still. Back in gunplay.
Gunplay.
The fact that he's still pushing gunplay, come on, yo. It had to be a Stally thing, in my opinion. And I'm a huge Stally fan, so that's why I'm sad about that. But like, y'all not gonna keep coming for my guy, man, because Ross put everybody in positions just
so nigga just fucked it up.
In my opinion. Granted, I wasn't in the room, so I can't tell you for sure, but from where I'm sitting. They fucked it up. Wale just wanted to keep on wearing foams. He wanted to keep on wearing foams and make love songs. That's what it is. That's all it is.
I ain't gonna cap. Like, and listen, I love these two artists. You know what I'm saying? But they both need new writers. I'm not gonna play. I love Wale. He need a new writer. I love Keisha Cole. She need a new writer. I'm telling you, they both need.
Bruh.
The talent is so much better than what they bringing out.
No, you know what? I'm gonna say this. Wale needs to be like T-Pain in the early 2000s. You just need to be a feature, in my opinion.
Okay.
Wale has never missed as a feature. When he puts out a body of work, that's whenever it's like it's shaky.
I ain't even gonna say trash. I'm just not happy by the whole. I literally just told my wife this. I have never been happy about a full Wale album, bro, and it hurts because I'm a Wale fan, but
yeah, me.
It's trash. I'm not interested. I'm like, damn, bro, we can just simply just go him and Jeremiah, fucking banger. Then you get the album, like, bro, that's the only song I like.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty
for
much.
Sure. And then,
like,
and I mean, just to name a couple others, you got Jeezy. I don't even need to say nothing else after Jeezy. Like that's it. But
Gucci. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You still got T.I.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Feel me? Like I definitely put T.I. up there.
We have like New School has you said Lil Flip.
It made me think about T.I. You said T.I. Like,
no, Lil Flip should not be involved in this.
Yeah, people Lil Flip.
Listen, if you start talking about Lil Flip, we gotta talk about the Murphy Lees, and we gotta talk about the
Murphy better than Lil Flip though.
The fact that we let Murphy Lee even have a moment still bothers me in music.
No,
I wouldn't say that.
No. I'm gonna tell you who had a real fucking moment, and man, listen, I was talking to my brother about this. Chingy was number one in the fucking world at one point. He was number one.
Well, listen, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Chingy low-key couldn't miss.
You're lying,
man. What?
Listen,
that nigga had nursery rhymes.
No, he didn't.
Listen, Chingy had bangers. You know who had potential that just didn't do anything with it? Jaquan.
Yep. I said I know you.
Jaquan definitely.
Yeah.
I'm upset that he.
But I definitely agree with you, Currency. Gucci did put the most people on, but that's just because it's Gucci.
He's still putting people on.
Like, but it's Gucci. Like
the new 1017.
Gucci, like, nigga, I'm trying to get put on. Let me tell you, I want my 1017 chain today.
But definitely, I don't know, y'all. I feel like the new school is bringing so much heat. It's hard to. I understand. I respect the roots of where hip hop came from, but man, when I tell you, the new school has taken it and ran with it. I mean,
I love how authentic it was and what made it what it is, but there's so much more. Like the technology makes it so much better and so much more. Like I said, it could have been just a simple beat, boom, boom, boom. Kids is bringing the samples and making it 10 times better. I'm like, oh my god, I've never even heard.
I was gonna say it's samples of like random shit. Like I love, and this is where I'm so happy that the early 2000s, when Timbaland started really making beats and Manny Fresh really got into it, because it wasn't just like R&B samples, because Manny Fresh was bringing in orchestras. You know what I'm saying? Sampling violins and shit and all different types of instruments. And then once Lil Jon got the synth, it was over. You feel me? So it's like they've done so much with it. Like, and it's so many different sounds. Like old school rap, unless it was East Coast versus West Coast, it low-key sounded the same. A lot of it sounded the same.
No.
A lot of it sounds the same.
Okay. Now, at the beginning, yes, because the only thing that was on the radio came originally from New York. So they said if it doesn't sound like New York, we're not going to put it out there.
But then it was just New York and Cali. And everyone wanted to sound like New York and Cali. Am I wrong?
And then the South came.
Yeah. Right. So, but once we start getting into the new age of music, like I said, you see Tennessee has their own sound. Texas has their own sound.
Yeah, they do.
Atlanta has their own sound. Hell, when you even want to look at
Louisiana,
their own sound. Detroit, its own sound. Like
I
it's.
was just gonna say Midwest because they all go together. Because I know a lot of people in Cleveland and Toledo who's doing Detroit beats. I also know a lot of Cleveland got a more laid back feel, but I also know a lot of niggas in Toledo and Detroit doing that same shit too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just say Midwest. Midwest got its own sound.
And I'm not gonna argue with that because there's some validity there. It's definitely taking what works and making it your own, for sure.
Right now, I know a lot of Detroit that doom, 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 doom.
Well, listen, the Detroit sound is winning right now. I'm gonna call a fish a fish. Detroit's winning right now. I don't know how with no water, but they're definitely winning right now. Like it's just
speaking of Detroit, I got an upcoming artist. You know what I'm saying? Good friend of mine, Homicide Mikey. That dude it's called GTA, greatest trapper alive. Boy, that's a nice little album out. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yes.
Hey. Hey, Freaking League still gets played when I DJ.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie to it.
What about Uncle Luke? Or people problems in Freaking League. Fuck it.
Uncle Luke was
that nigga.
Yeah. In the 2 Live Crew.
Miami.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Like looking at, like I said, old school versus new school. Old school definitely laid the foundation, but I feel like new school has taken it to heights that the old school would have never dreamed of.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, once people discovered they can really make money off of it, of course it went global, and it's been a huge change.
Stump Flo Rida is not a rapper. He's pop. I'm sorry.
No, not Flo Rida.
Flo Rida and Pitbull are pop.
What niggas Flo Rida?
That's not.
I think he's not a rapper. Damn.
Not at all. He's not. He is not. Flo Rida had like one rap song. And
yeah,
he said, you know what? Ain't no money over here. He said, I'm going with Pitbull. We're gonna make this pop music. And he came out with, what was it, Wild Ones or whatever? And it was like, yeah, it's over. You hear him in the valley though. You hear him in the valley. You're definitely, but yeah, no, he ain't. He's not a rapper. I'm not giving him that. Oh, is this my drop? I think it is. Hold on. So I just want to let you know something random because I just got a text message. I just got a drop made by Fabo. I just want you to know that. Like, yeah, crazy, right?
Like, you talking about $2?
I'm talking about D4L. Lick your shoe, snap your fingers.
$2.
Just sent it to the email. So you know,
Sully Mack only got bars when he drunk.
Sully Mack never got bars. Okay.
Oh no,
like,
not Sully Mack.
Sully Mack always got something to say, but Sully Mack don't got bars. Let's leave that there.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't live with this man, and we didn't roll together to the hoop sessions and everything. Sully Mack got a couple bars. He got like 2.
I'm not putting him in the same sentence as Big Craig. Sully Mack, you don't have them type of bars, my boy.
Okay. Listen, nobody told you to do all that.
Yep, Scotty.
Listen, I'm excited for this. I can't wait to hear it.
Man, so all right, quickly. We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Oh, all damn, right. Already? Wow. Okay.
All right. So solo artists, top 3, go Just Al.
Oh man, you have to go with me first. Top 3, damn. It changes nowadays.
Oh, you better pick 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with Pop, Jay-Z, and Nipsey. And not because he did, but because that man really had them bars. And I really listened from like 2014 type shit. But yeah. Jay-Z, well, Tupac, Jay-Z, and Nip.
I'm glad
Okay.
you said Nip, so now I don't have to. So that makes my life easier. I'm gonna let you go next, Hurt.
Top 3 for me, like I already said, Tupac, Rakim,
Mm. Mm.
and then I'm gonna go Nas.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Is it in order?
in order.
Rock.
Ooh,
Rakim Allah.
that's
I'm about to go listen to some Rakim tonight. I might be sleeping. He ain't never in my top 2, and no disrespect.
Man, what?
Respectfully, not in my.
Oh man,
don't come in with that respectfully shit. Don't want to hear that.
the R.
Listen, that's
Nah.
I'm not mad at that. I'm definitely not mad at that.
He's not a Jeremy top 3. Watch.
My top 3:
Yeah,
Ross,
Oh, of course.
of course.
Wiz,
I think that too.
Drake.
Yes, because he's a Steelers fan. That's why. Wait, who?
Drake.
Hold on, you got Wiz over Drake?
Yes.
Arby Graham?
I'm biased. Y'all know I'm a huge Wiz head, so that's definitely.
No.
You say Dylon Chopper Ness. Hey, Chopper City had like 3 bangers. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
But the fact that you just know them,
Dylon.
right? The fact that you know them, like you just.
No, that was definitely. I ain't gonna cap. Get the chopper on top of the roof. Yeah, that was hot.
Okay, Stump.
Where my man Fat Mike at though, man? Fat Mike, that's
okay. Stump, I see your type 3.
That's
Mm.
Stumping with the heavies. I ain't mad at that. I'm definitely not mad at that.
Yeah,
but yeah, top 3 is definitely Dylon. That's. But yeah, man, I had to put Drake in there, man, because a lot of people love to hate on Drake, but Drake has been so consistently great for so long. It's hard to not put him in there.
Man, they just said that last little 3 songs he just put out. Well, obviously because they had Ross on it. Let me guess.
Duh.
but yeah, I think people just saying that was his best 3 songs, the best 3 verses he ever had.
I wouldn't say ever, but they're definitely nice. They're you can't go wrong with no Lemon Pepper. Come on, man. It's the first song I listen to wake up in the morning.
I like the song with the baby more, to be honest.
Of course you do. We know why, but that's okay.
Saying the baby for a while now.
Oh no, little baby, little
baby.
Little baby, my bad.
Listen, every baby
little
is just
baby.
Every baby, right?
Baby is baby.
That's just how everybody was little back in the 2000s. It's just everyone's a baby now. That's all it is.
Yeah, them niggas grown as fuck too.
With their baby. Okay, all right. Hold on. Did you say
Yeah, I said my top 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good, respectable. All right, y'all. Next week we gonna talk about the groups / record labels. That's gonna be fun.
I'm still on the Rakim though, like
Rakim, man. I'm telling you, but you can even the old artists used to say is Rakim is the God MC.
That on too,
bro. You know what? You know what? Just Al, man.
I really like him, but he just not in my
really Currency. I did not see you coming. I did not see you coming with those. I really didn't. I did not see that. I mean, I'm surprised. I'm definitely surprised. I'm not saying that those are bad choices. I didn't peg you to really. I figured you would rock with YNJ. That makes sense, but I didn't really.
He low-key nice. He definitely low-key nice.
He has potential.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know who none of these people is. You just know.
We know you don't, and it's okay. It's okay. It's
not at all.
I'll send you the album. Hurt.
Just send him the best song. Don't send the album because that's too much work. Just send him the best song that you can find, and just be like, look, if you want to get hip, here's where you start. That's what I do. just go from there.
All right, y'all. We're about to move on. We're gonna have to have another one. Even though next week gonna be the groups, we're gonna have to have another discussion about solo artists.
For sure.
We might have to do an old school episode and a new school episode by itself.
Oh, I would love that. I would definitely love that.
We might have to do that.
That way we don't have to jump back and forth. I'm definitely with that for sure.
Exactly. All right. Kicks of the week.
Go ahead, Al.
Let's get it going. Let me pull it up real quick.
Yeah, I'm about to say I got them, but it got a little dark out here. I was sitting on my porch, you know what I'm saying?
That's that black neck, redneck shit.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
Let's go zoom in.
Here we go.
I'm still sick. I don't have them. I don't have them.
All right,
Why
all right,
not?
just how what we got going on here.
Oh my, we have the OG black cement threes. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of threes, but let me tell you, this was the first pair I bought because I'm not a fan. This is the first pair I bought, and I call them the Trapper threes because them bitches actually comfortable, and I trap them bitches out. Let me tell you. uh they definitely I had to choose them because we had the Greek week and everything, and this is New Millennial Culture podcast. These came out of '88. Let's start with that. They came out of '88. You know
Mad
what I mean?
respect. Mad respect.
Yeah,
For
they
sure.
came out of '88. Let's start with that. Michael Jordan definitely won his second dunk contest in these, but he had the white ones on though. He ain't had the black ones. He had the white ones on. Uh, Against Dominique Wilkins, I'm like, oh, that dunk contest was serious right there. It was definitely serious. That's when they transform into the flights with that dunk contest. Tinker made the elephant print right on the front right there, as y'all can see. Colors is black, red, and the elephant print or cement as well. But it listen, I wasn't a fan of threes until I got these.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm not a fan of threes, but it's only certain colorways that I really, really rock with. I know threes are definitely comfortable, and I still, like I said, I don't have those. I want them. I wanted those.
They
I
don't
wanted the
look
white cements.
They do not look comfortable, but
They don't. And honestly, whenever they came out with the True Blues the last time, they did them so dirty they weren't comfortable at all. So a lot of people that were just getting into threes, and if those were the first pair, y'all need to get another pair because threes are really comfortable. It's just those were made awful, and so they weren't comfortable.
I did want those because I know that's an original great color. You know what I mean? So I did want those, but when these came out again in 2018, I was like, oh my. I don't got no threes. Like my twos, I gotta have at least one in my collection. You know what I'm saying? So I got threes. I'm like, oh man, these the ones right here. Just them black cements. Them the ones you gotta get them. But at the same time, man, like I said, I didn't put them muggers on and I ain't take them off. I didn't make so much money in them things. I'm telling you.
That's fair. That's definitely fair.
I ain't did no hooping, just straight making money in these things.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Of course, I had to get them because they had the Nike Air on the back. You know what I mean? They got the Nike Air on the back.
Got to. They have to.
These mine, I cleaned them up a while back, but look, you can see I wore them things. I wore them.
Oh, man, I see.
You got to, man. You got to. Those, honestly, in my opinion, I feel like ones and threes look better the more you wear them. They start to get a little bit of character, in my opinion.
I'm not gonna lie.
So
they had a debate about that too. How people wear their ones, and it was like a 55. You know what I'm saying? Leaning that they wear them beat up, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Because me personally, I ain't never let none of my ones get beat up except one pair. But I got a brand new pair now. I can't even fit the old pair I had. I got the black and gold ones that just dropped the patent leathers. I got the ones I was in, I think like 7th grade, man. I was cutting grass, got my little pair of shoes. I'm like, I gotta get some ones. Got me the black and gold patent leather ones. I beat them up, dogged them. Okay, cool. But my new ones, they new. You know what I mean? I ain't beat up no ones other than that one pair. And I can't wear my ones beat up. I need my ones fresh. They mint.
Ones look good with some character on them, and that's just my opinion. Ones and threes, they definitely do. Now my sixes, I can't beat up my sixes, but my ones, I
That's
put some miles on my ones. I can't hold you.
time right there. Them sixes. That's my sixes. Listen, I got it tatted on me. Some sixes.
There you go.
You got a lot tatted on you.
We ain't gonna talk about it.
All right, let's go ahead and get to the next segment here.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna start with the album of the week.
The album, okay.
Go
So
ahead
we're
and go
gonna
to the
start.
album.
We're gonna start with.
I was very surprised about this. I like this though.
It's definitely different. I had to give everybody homage. Once again, everyone that knows me knows I am a DJ. I'm retired right now, but I'm still a DJ. 56 Nights, man, came out in 2015. This is a homage to when DJ Esco was incarcerated over in Abu Dhabi for some herbal issues, you could say. Man, listen, Future came out with a whole project because he had none of his music because it was all on Esco's hard drive. So while he was locked up, he had nothing. And he came out with 56 Nights. And March Madness. That's all I got to say.
Bruh.
That's all I have to say.
Every March, you have to play March Madness.
We're in March. So
at the very least,
you see where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
This right here is probably, in my opinion, some of Future's most musical genius because he came out with all new. It wasn't like I'll make a couple new songs, take a couple songs everyone's not heard yet. These were all new projects, and for you to still come out with as many bangers as you did, mutabella, so to speak.
Man, listen, we got into so many fights on March Madness. And y'all know my song though. That shit. Ooh. Yeah. We got into some real fights on shit.
You kind of have to. You definitely kind of have to. I'm not gonna hold you with that for sure. For sure. Now I will take this as a beautiful transition into my hip hop news, and that's only because I'm gonna keep it very light. Once again, I've been trying to, cut down on a little bit of hip hop news because sometimes it'd be cool stuff going on, but it'd be the same old. So I try to hit y'all with a few bangers. First and foremost, since we were talking about old school rappers and one of the GOATs, happy birthday to Queen Latifah. Had to throw that out there first and foremost. But Waka Flocka was talking about how he was broke during the pandemic, right?
Man, listen.
But let me tell you why I brought this up, because it makes a valid point, right? So granted, he did miss out on millions not doing shows, right? But the reason why he was saying that, of course, outside of missing out on money, but he said, and I quote, "If you don't make money, then technically you don't have money." So he may not have been broke by regular people's standards, but if you're not making money, then technically you are broke. So to me, that was more so a mindset that I'm giving the salute to Waka for than anything else. Now, granted, make better decisions with your money, all that. You don't have those issues, but that's neither here nor there. I definitely do support and give the salute to the mindset behind it. And last but not least, I don't know if y'all heard about this, but Forbes names Kanye West the richest black man in America.
The richest. Listen, I seen that at 7:00 this morning.
Easy.
I was like, what?
Y'all agree?
Now, listen, I had to do my research. Because I'm like, my man Jay-Z, and then I stopped. I took it back. And then I'm like, well, Yeezy is doing a lot of shit. But I'm like, you mean to tell me this nigga Jordan been doing so much just on the shoes and he ain't got more than Kanye?
Well, this Yeezy jumped over Jumpman a couple of years ago. So, I mean,
listen, when they just did this, it proves it. The numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
But listen, is he gonna be the same man after this divorce?
Oh Lord.
You know what? I'm almost looking forward to seeing Kanye after the divorce.
I mean, the album gonna be fucking fire, and I hope I get a concert. I hope it's a concert. But
Kanye is at. I feel like Kanye is always at a very fragile state. But after something bad happens, there's always an immaculate idea. There's always at least one, and I just can't wait to see what it is.
listen,
That's
Yep.
that's just my take on it. But that's all I had, man. Like I said, something real light. Just letting y'all know. Shout out to Kanye West. Happy birthday, Queen Latifah. Let's talk sports. My man Hurt. It's
hold
on
on.
you.
Before we talk sports, everybody go follow us. You know what I'm saying? Shout us out. Follow us on New Millennial Podcast, New Millennial Culture Podcast.
There you go.
At
Get your words.
Millennium Culture.
On Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and then if y'all ever want to be so generous, it's definitely $sign NMNC Network, PayPal, all that. Give us just a little bit. Sprinkle me, baby.
He said just low.
There you go. Yeah. Come on with the Salt Bay. Do it.
Yeah, sprinkle me, baby. Yes.
I love it. All right, Hurt.
All right. Sports. Listen, y'all. It was too much going on. The NFL free agency is bananas. It's crazy.
We didn't get nobody.
Bro, sell team is loading up. Well, new team is loading up.
Bro, it's a lot of teams loading up. I'm happy. Like I said, I'm not a Patriots fan. I'm happy they are getting some weapons.
You're happy they're getting black people.
Bro, new
outside of Hunter Henry, but
I know New K is going crazy. That's his fucking team.
Right. So
listen, me personally, I want to see what these Cardinals look like.
Yeah. They signing people too.
Hey,
I'm like, that's crazy.
With JJ and oh my God, it's a wide receiver, ain't he?
Yeah.
Yes. Listen, they about to be kind of dangerous.
I mean, they still have weapons. You hear me? I mean, they still got Nuke. Kyler's still coming into his own. The defense is still solid. They've still got Baker and all them back there still making plays. And Isabella and Christian Kirk are still coming into their own. So I want to see what this Cardinals team is looking like this upcoming season. That's going to be something to watch out for.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. I know you don't like this person, but I want to bring him up. LeVar Ball and LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball was asked, how do he feel about playing LeBron tonight? He said, when I was growing up, I wasn't into basketball like that. I was with my dad.
He was what?
He was with his dad. He didn't really watch basketball like that, NBA. So he's not a big fan of LeBron. He said if anybody he would name, it would be Kobe. Because he's an LA kid. So he was like, it's not a big deal. I'm playing LeBron tonight.
Okay.
It's not a big deal because nobody cares about a ball. Fuck their opinions.
Damn. I thought, damn.
You sound like that song.
Listen, you know what? I'm about to get in the booth. It's a song coming soon. It's a storm coming.
Fuck BBB.
All of them.
Fuck BBB. I'm like,
all
yeah.
of them.
But all right, I that's just something I wanted to throw out there. So, who do y'all think so far is winning NFL free agency?
Fucking Rams.
They didn't make me some moves. They don't lie, man. They made moves. Raiders made some moves.
They did.
I mean, Raiders made light moves compared to the Rams, though.
I don't know, though.
Detroit they made some moves. The Patriots making moves.
Major move, and Rams made like 4 okay moves.
But you got to think though. Okay, Las Vegas just got King and Drake. So now you have a two-headed monster in the backfield. Kenyon Drake is also dangerous outside of the backfield. They still got Ruggs. Derek Carr, he's always going to be the deciding factor. Las Vegas. They can be dangerous. Just keep an eye on them. You're gonna see some more things happen. I would have to agree to a certain extent and stay LA, but also I'm looking at New England. New England's not doing this for no reason.
Right.
Man.
Yeah, New England definitely been putting in work this offseason.
It's gonna be the Browns and the Cardinals for me this season. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh wow, what you said?
Okay.
What you said? We signed a safety from the Rams, coincidentally.
Yeah,
Get Sendejo the fuck out of here, please. Sendejo has to go.
Peace.
Right? But yeah, we finna wrap it up. We trying to not, go too far with the time. Any last words on sports?
Oh, you want to talk about LeBron and Boston?
Oh no. Yeah. So okay, yeah, let's talk about it. I didn't want to. So everybody, he already, before this deal happened, he already had a 2% ownership in Liverpool. So him joining the Fenway, whatever group, the Fenway group, it's not a big surprise out of nowhere, even though he is a Yankees fan. So
I can't believe he's a Yankees fan.
I know
and y'all be trying to come at my neck. That's so crazy. How y'all like come at my neck for him being a Yankees fan, buying into Boston.
But I'm not gonna lie.
It's a money move. It
was a money move because listen,
I make money moves and y'all yell at me for him. That's crazy.
First of all,
that's
the only money move you had lately was that truck. I appreciate you. I support you. Shout out to you. But that nigga bought a baseball team.
No. He didn't buy the whole team.
No, he part owner.
Right.
Yeah, but it's a lot more than that truck.
Right. So
how are we comparing
he's setting himself up to be an owner in NBA. I believe that's what it's about. This is steps he's gonna take to be an owner in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I think. Oh, he said we just signed another corner from the Rams. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Was it Jalen? Because that's the only corner they had, wasn't it?
No.
Y'all didn't have nobody. They didn't have nobody else that was worth like making a big deal about, unless I missed something.
We need more than one corner because clearly our corners always hurt.
Oh, I mean that's a fact, but that's neither here nor there.
We need backups, but all right, I ain't gonna talk about this too long. Like just Al said, make sure like, comment, subscribe, share, do all of that. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and our Twitter is at Millennial New. Make sure y'all go do that as well.
Please.
On the Cash App is $ NMCnetwork. Okay.
Pops, I do want to say thank you, Pops. I did see that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Pops and my mom. Both
definitely. I appreciate
my mom
both
did it late
as
soon as I ended the live, but
yes,
my mom and Pops definitely donated. We appreciate it. And we got PayPal and we got Cash App. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
All right. Anybody else got anything else to add before we get up out of here?
Just throw it to me whenever y'all done. That's all I know.
Hold on. So you got the beat for Fabo, right? You got the thing for Fabo? That's what you said.
Can you play it?
No,
no. I'm gonna throw it up for him. There you go.
Catch it. You gonna throw me the oop?
Catch it, Jeremy. Catch it. Drop that beat.
We're not gonna do that. So, first and foremost, of course, I had to bring back the Space Jam, John. Y'all see me?
Okay.
You feel me? Tweety Bird right up top with me. That's my guy. Just like that, Hurt dropped the beat.
Thank you to all our listeners. Make sure you check out our social media platforms and our website. Follow, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with us. Please send us questions or topics that you would like to hear discussed. We'll see you next week. Peace.